Hi everybody, this is Chandra. I just wanted to come to you all very quickly. Those of you that know, they know that I have adopted the plant-based vegan lifestyle, which means I only use plant-based products, no eggs, no cheese, no dairy, none of those good things that we all like that taste really good to us, but in the end they do affect us. I chose to do this journey not to lose weight. Definitely did not need to lose weight, but I did it for my personal health reasons. Medically, doctors wanted me to have surgery, and I chose not to do surgery. So this was a choice that I made on my own. No one else did it. I've been researching it for years, and I decided to adopt this lifestyle several years ago, but really got serious about it within over a year ago. So I have been plant-based vegan strictly for a year. I don't eat any fish, no chicken, no derivatives of chicken, no milk, no dairy proteins, none of those items. I don't put any of those items knowingly in my diet. And I say knowingly because sometimes we have items or ingredients that are inside of products that we use and we don't know what they are. So I'm just going to show you a couple of items that I changed personally that had helped me along my way. So I'm going to do something very simple. So we use syrup. So let me say this for the record. Everyone else in my home actually eats regular. They eat, regular meats, regular food. I am the only person in my family that eats the plant-based vegan diet. I do have them do taste testing for me occasionally, every now and then. But for the most part, they still eat the regular way. So we use, or they use, maple syrup. Whenever we're doing pancakes or waffles, we use regular maple syrup. However, this particular syrup, if you look at it kind of closely, one of the main ingredients it has in it, and you can tell usually the first three ingredients are the things that have the most of. We have the corn syrup, the high fructose corn syrup in here. And that is basically when it breaks down into your system, it breaks down as a sugar. So instead of me using the maple syrup, I actually use agave in the raw or just regular agave. You have your blue agaves. They're different brands. I'm not really a brand person. I just kind of look and see what's in it. As you can see, it has the vegan logo here. But if you look at the ingredients here, this is organic agave nectar, which means it has nothing else in it but the actual agave, and it is a natural sweetener of its own. You can find it in your regular grocery stores. It's on the aisle where your sugars are. It's on that aisle, so you can find this there. Okay, our favorite, whenever you want to have your sandwiches or whatever you choose to eat, ketchup, just regular ketchup. I choose to use the one that has no preservatives. However, this particular ketchup, if you look at the ingredients, kind of put it closely, the main ingredients in there is high fructose corn syrup. So although it says no preservatives, it still has high fructose corn syrup in it. Well, I choose to use a non-high fructose corn syrup ketchup. It also is non-GMO. Those that don't know about GMOs, it is genetically modified or genetically engineered. And I try to find items that do not have any engineering. It is very hard. Sometimes finding organic foods is really hard, but I just try to do my best to find regular. If you look at the ingredients in here, it's kind of hard to see, but it just has the tomatoes in here. It has the distilled vinegar, onion powder. That's the only thing that's in there. The ingredients are right here. It's kind of worn down. And I use this on my green bananas instead of ketchup. If I'm making a bean burger or veggie burger, I put this type of ketchup on there. So I still get to use ketchup. Now we'll go to some salad dressing. I personally do not eat ranch. Even when I was eating regular dressings, I was not eating ranch. However, those individuals in my home love ranch dressing. So if you look at the ingredients in here, I'll give you kind of close up. The very first ingredient is soybean oil. I personally do not use anything with soybean. When you're thinking of women that are dealing with female issues, soy and starch items contribute to it. They make those items worse. So I have eliminated soybean out of my diet as best I could. It also has egg yolk in it, buttermilk. So it still has dairy. It's made with milk. So you just kind of have to look at it and see. There's different ways, and I'll show you all later, of different ways you can make or substitute salad dressings. So the salad dressing that, I'm going to show you this one. And so this one is also a ranch dressing, different brand. But look at all of those ingredients that are in there. It's a lot of them. Some of them you can pronounce, some of it you can't. So I am a label reader. I read the labels. So I use this raspberry vinaigrette dressing. And if you look at the ingredients that are on there, I'm going to take it closely so you can see. So it just has regular sugar in it, regular vinegar, and then it has the different spices that are dehydrated. You do have red color in it. And so sometimes I use this when I don't feel like or have the time to make my own dressing, which I usually do on my prep days. And then one other seasoning I'll show you that's quick and easy, and it does add a lot of flavor to the foods that you have. You have the ground paprika, and inside of the paprika on the bag, this particular one has paprika and silicone dioxide, which is like a thickening or a thickener. It thickens it up. But I use the smoked paprika, which it doesn't have anything in it but smoked paprika. That's all in there. It's a smoked flavor with paprika. So those are just a few tips that I use when I'm changing some of the items in my diet. So even though you may not be vegetarian or complete vegan and you're trying to figure out exactly where to start, what journey you need to go on to begin with those simple items that you use. Start reading some of the labels. Start reading some of the ingredients that are in the foods that you use. And I hope that that helps you. If you have any questions, inbox me and I'll try to help as best I can. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day.